Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV back on the boxing grind. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow One Boxing. Get 18% off on top of any promo discounts every time you use that promo code. They got lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, all the natural things you need. Check them out. Great natural products. Website and promo code in the description. And don't forget our hardcore boxing Patreon tiers, $2 a month. Get early access to fight predictions, the Broner Pacquiao prediction I gave 5-day early access, and a lot of raw and uncensored boxing content. You can check our other tier out as well. Good tier. I got some good stuff coming as well there. But let's talk about final thoughts. Caleb Plant, Jose Uzcategui today. Couldn't get to it yesterday. I wasn't feeling well. But they did weigh in. Y'all know we do the final thoughts, a little bit of the weigh in, and last final thoughts on the fight as well. Jose Uzcategui weighed in at 165.2 pounds, easily up under the 168 pound limit, super middleweight limit. And Caleb Plant weighed in at 166.8 pounds, easily under the 168 pound super middleweight limit. So Uzcategui's IBF title is on the line. Uzcategui got handed the IBF title. He didn't have to fight for it because James DeGale dropped it. He was already interim champion. He had took that status away from Andre Dirrell. So good fight. You got aggressive fighter that loves to come forward in Uzcategui versus a very, very finesse, not that aggressive Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant said some words at the final press conference and talked about he had been defeated but never let the defeats defeat him, and been through a lot in his life. He sounded real confident. He seemed like really, really ready. And the whole thing about this fight is basically how he gonna dictate this fight, in my opinion. Is he going to be aggressive and show something that he hasn't, or is he just gonna try to totally outclass and outbox Jose Uzcategui? Uzcategui been in some more wars, but Uzcategui has only never been 12 before and fought 3 10-rounders. Caleb Plant has actually fought 3 10-rounders and 1 12-rounder, so he has a little bit more experience to go on the distance than Uzcategui. Uzcategui's a tough competitor, power in both hands. Homeboy can crack. Everybody know that he can crack with both hands. I won't say like he's the biggest puncher of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But he a solid puncher. They both small super middleweight. So you gotta wonder, how they gonna stack up against other big super middleweights. You know what I'm saying? But most of the super middleweights are small. David Benavidez is probably one of the naturally bigger ones because he was like 320, 340 pounds as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to look at. And So, you look at Ramirez, he pretty big, but nobody really fear him because he just regressing. Jesse Hart is clumsy. Callum Smith is bigger, but he ain't really fought nobody yet. So David Benavidez is bigger, but he ain't really fought nobody. So you got smaller super middleweights like, Plant, Uzcategui, David Lemieux possibly moving up. Peter Quillen is there. And you got some bigger ones, but they don't have that experience yet. They pretty much young with Similac behind the ears. But, Caleb Plant might be seen as probably the best pure boxer at that weight class right now. But he just don't have aggressiveness. If he could be aggressive and, and sit on his punches and get power, that's going to tell a lot. I think he can be easily, after beating Uzcategui, depending on how he beat him, can be easily seen as the number 1 super middleweight, in my opinion. But he has to show aggressiveness. He has to show that he has a jaw. He has to show that he has an array of skills to go to the body and go to the head. Because we all know he can be slick, he can box, but can he come forward and bang when need be? And you have to push a guy like Uzcategui back on the back foot to get his respect. Uzcategui, I think he's pretty much limited because he's actually a smaller super middleweight. I think it's a couple guys that can beat Uzcategui. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Benavidez is a big guy that give him a lot of problems. Callum Smith is a guy that give him a couple problems because they all can come forward and push Uzcategui backwards. this is pretty much a great matchup for Uzcategui, to be honest, because you got a guy that love to go backwards. Uzcategui love to come forward, and at some point in time, he's going to be a stationary target. You can't box an aggressive fighter for 12 rounds, no matter how good a shape you in. At some point, you're gonna have to sit there and get pinned against the ropes, and you're gonna have to bang with him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to bang with him. So that's just what the situation is. You know, so the Plant, don't be aggressive and push Uzcategui back. You know, I think Uzcategui is gonna have a field day unless Plant can just walk him into punches that he don't see. You know what I'm saying? But then again, he not getting leverage on those punches. You know what I'm saying? He not getting no leverage on those punches. You know what I'm saying? Because you moving backwards. Unless you're just one of those special fighters that can just crack naturally and move backwards. But there ain't too many of them punchers, you know, that have survived in boxing. You know, or that have really done it in boxing. You got to be special. And I can't think of none off the top of the dome. So it's going to really come down to, you know, will Caleb Plant grow up here and really push Uzcategui back and be aggressive. If he don't be aggressive, I look for Uzcategui like my pick. And I put my prediction link in the description on the prediction link. I pick Uzcategui to win the 11th round knockout. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen it from Caleb Plant that he can push guys out, be aggressive, and come forward. He's just too much of a beta male in there. He don't have enough aggressiveness, and then even to go to the full 12, you know, these, excuse me, a little bit under the weather. These judges, you know, they gonna go ahead and go for the dude that's pushing forward. So it ain't a size differential. Caleb Plant look a little bit taller. They're about the same height. Caleb Plant weighed a little bit more. They both more natural middleweights than super middleweights, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. I just don't think Caleb Plant got enough aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? As a boxer, you see it with Floyd. At some points, you got to be aggressive. You see it with Roy. You see it with Hopkins. At some point, you got to come forward and throw punches, and you have to, you know, be aggressive. And Caleb Plant hasn't shown that. Caleb Plant hasn't fought anybody on this level. And last time he fought a guy that could bring that aggressiveness to the table, in Porky Medina, he was hurt with one leg. And at the end of the day, Porky Medina still was pressing the action and kind of pushing Caleb Plant back a lot. And I look at Uzcategui, who beat Porky Medina a few years ago by unanimous decision. I look for Uzcategui to be a bigger, better version of that, because he'd be 100% healthy. But I think it's going to be an excellent main event. I think you might have a fight of the year. I think you got perfect clashes. It's like mixing your favorite Kool-Aid mixes together. I don't see how this fight how it produces a boring fight. If these one of the fights that you want to show one of your casual fans, one of your casual friends that's a casual fan, this is the fight that you want to show them. I mean, I guarantee it's going to be fireworks unless somebody get injured or get throughout the ring or something of that nature. But I guarantee fireworks in this fight, man. I guarantee, you're going to see Uzcategui push. But Uzcategui did look bad in this last fight from what I hear. I didn't catch it. It was on the ESPN Plus app. I didn't care to catch that one. But at the same time, I think Plant can't outbox him, but you can't outbox somebody without being aggressive for 12 rounds. You're going to have to be aggressive. So that's just my personal opinion, man. And, like I said, I picked Caleb Plant. If you want to hear more, I got a more in-depth breakdown prediction. I'll link that in the description, or you might see it at the end of the video. But hey, it is what it is, man. I like Uzcategui, 11th round knockout. That fight goes down tonight, FS1. Card kicks off at 6:30. I believe Joey Spencer on it as well. But in addition to that, it's gonna be an FS1 fight. This fight might not kick off till 9:30, 10. So this fight will be coming on well long after the Saints and Eagles game. But it's gonna be on FS1. But strange seeing the fight on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But it's Goodfellas Sports TV. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Also, you can hit me up in the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or sponsorship. Also, share the videos, man. We also got a Facebook group. All those links in the description. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, for my hardcore boxing fans or my fans that love my hood, serious, and food for thought. 2 different tiers. It's only $2 for the hardcore boxing. You get early fight predictions. Broner and Pacquiao have been up for 5 days almost. I'll release it on YouTube tomorrow. But I got other raw and uncensored content that brothers going to love to hear. But in addition to that, go ahead and check out the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get 18% off their all natural products: lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, toothpaste, hair, lotion, magnesium lotion, hair pomade, the whole 9. Website in the description and promo code. Don't forget to use that promo code. You get the 18% off regardless of whatever promos or discounts they give you. That's on top of that. But your boy Goodfella Sports